following the devastating news out of McGregor. 5 people shot and killed. The shootings happened this morning on Monroe Street. That's near West 8th Street, just a few blocks away from McGregor Schools and Bulldog Stadium. We're going to get to all of it right now. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Chris Radcliffe. 6 News reporters Andrew Moore and Darren Wallace are both in McGregor for us tonight, searching for some answers on this tragic shooting. Right now, there's a lot that we're still working to learn. And we'll check in with Andrew and Darren in just a moment and find out what they've been able to find out in western McLennan County today. Now, I do want to be clear. Right now, DPS says there's no longer an ongoing threat. Sergeant Ryan Howard says that the suspect is in custody, but DPS didn't identify the suspect or where the person currently is being held. Andrew Moore, live for us tonight, as we just mentioned, reporting from McGregor City Hall. Or actually, Andrew, you're out there at the crime scene, aren't you? What can you tell us?
Yes, I'm here on Monroe Drive where DPS says 5 people were killed in an incident. You can see some of these first responders still right behind me here. We believe that we see a truck where individuals are cleaning up around the homes where it is believed that this happened. The McGregor Police Department told us today that they had officers respond to a scene where shots were fired. They say a suspect fired at those officers. They fired back. Eventually, they took that suspect into custody. While at the scene today, we saw law enforcement shielding activity from view around the area of 901 Monroe. They often do this when they are moving bodies from a scene. We also saw law enforcement going into and out of homes on the street repeatedly. We saw them marking evidence at the scene as well. And we can also tell you there was at least a brief police chase. One woman in the neighborhood, who chose not to be named, was able to show us video of police vehicles chasing another vehicle just one block over from this morning. She had a subsequent video where you can hear multiple shots being fired. DPS Sergeant Ryan Howard told us this is a tragic situation, and just like the community, he wishes it never happened.
This is saddening information to actually have to put out and stand up here and give you today, and thoughts and prayers, and hope for a successful healing for the McGregor community.
We spoke to multiple community members off camera today, and they told us this is a neighborhood where everyone knows everyone. In fact, I spoke to several people who said one of their extended family members were actually one of the victims. Many woke up this morning, didn't know what was going on, but then heard this from one person or another that potentially one of these people that they knew were dead from this. This event has just shocked the entire community, made it difficult to go to work, to go to school. A lot of people out here, they're still just asking, why did this happen? Live in McGregor, Andrew Moore, 6 News.
Yeah, no doubt, Andrew. This is going to be a tough one to stomach there for such a small populated area. Stay there. We're going to check back in with you in about 20 minutes. Now, we're working to confirm details from law enforcement. Texas DPS is staying tight-lipped, and they're not releasing a lot of information to the press. We don't know names or ages of the people involved or their relation to each other or any weapons used. In fact, neighbors did tell 6 News they did hear gunshots. Of course, it's just too early to know any motive. And understandably, many people in the community are shaken up. This is a small city. At the last census, the count made up of 5,200 people. 6 News reporter Darren Wallace is in the area for us tonight and has been speaking with community members. He joins us now as part of our team coverage. Darren, what can you tell us?
Chris, this tragedy that happened not very far from here. I arrived on the scene at West 8th Street where it was very somber and very sad. And then here at McGregor High School and the neighboring schools down the street, it was also a lot of sadness, but also a lot of unknown and confusion regarding the situation that happened today. Parents I spoke with heard there was a shooting in the area that claimed lives, but they did not know yet of any names. They knew that there may be a McGregor ISD connection. As far as who was involved, McGregor ISD Superintendent James Linneman said he also needs to find out more information regarding the situation before issuing any public statements. Troy and McGregor ISD have canceled after-school activities today, including sub-varsity level football games that were already scheduled for today. The dismissal procedure today appeared to be as usual. When I spoke with some parents, I asked if the line that was forming in front of the schools today was normal. They told me that it was. The schools did have a brief lockdown today this morning around 8 o'clock. This morning. It was only about 15 minutes, and then school proceeded as normal for the rest of the day. As far far as how the community is feeling, there is a ton of sadness, but mostly just a ton of confusion because we know very little and they know very little. Lenneman said that they know very little as well. So as we learn more information, we will update you on our website or on one of our shows. For now, reporting live in McGregor, I'm Darren Wallace. Chris?
Yeah, no doubt word spread quickly out there in McLennan County amongst family members and students about what had happened this morning. Thank you very much, Darren. McGregor Mayor Jimmy Herring gave this statement in the last hour. This terrible and senseless act of violence has devastated our town. While the families are being notified of the details, we ask that you keep them, the officers, and the community of McGregor in your thoughts and prayers. And we're going to continue to learn more and to bring you the facts as they come into us. So get the latest updates on the 6 News app or at our website, kcentv.com. Of course, we hope to know more at 6 o'clock. We'd like if you join us then as well.